So greeting to all the IELTS test takers and welcome to VAC. We are going to understand what is an IELTS test. It stands for International English Language Testing Systems, basically, which comprises of 4 modules such as listening, reading, writing, and speaking. You might be wondering how to book the test or how to go about it. So basically, when you are taking the test on a particular date, then listening, reading and writing happens on the same date, whereas speaking happens on a different date. Right, now let's understand how many types of IELTS test do we have. So basically we have 2 types of tests. One is general and the other one is academic. Now let's understand what is a general test. A general test is the one which is taken to avail PR or permanent residence in a foreign country. Basically, when you want to immigrate to a foreign country for your work or you want to settle down there for the rest of your life, then you go for the general test. Whereas academic, you take when you want to study abroad, when you want an international certification for your bachelor's or your master's or PhD or maybe higher studies that you want to do. And to be honest, the hot destinations for taking academic tests are in countries such as Canada, US, UK, etc. We will talk about that in detail in our next video. Let's now dive into understanding what exactly is a general test and an academic test. We will start with general test first. We will really dive and see what exactly is that. So your general test has 4 components, which we have 4 modules which we have already discussed, like listening, reading, writing and speaking. These are the 4 mandates in every language. Listening, your exam starts with a listening test. On your day of listening test, it's a 30-minute test basically, in which you have 40 questions in 4 sections, divided in 4 sections, ranging from easy to difficult. Second is reading. Reading is a 60-minute test comprising of again 40 questions in 3 sections this time, ranging from easy to difficult again. The third is the writing test, which is a 60-minute test and comprising of 2 tasks. Task 1 is a letter writing task, and task 2 is an essay. For letter you are given 20 minutes for 150 word length. 150, not lesser than 150, 150 or more than 150. We will learn the tips and techniques to how to score 7 bands or 8 bands for your letter writing. Whereas your essay is a 40-minute task for no less than 250 words. So again, your word length can either be 250 or it can exceed 250 to 270, which is an ideal length provided by British Council. And the final module is speaking, which happens on a different date, as we have already discussed. And speaking has 3 parts: part 1, part 2 and part 3. Part 1 is introduction, as well as they ask you questions related to your environment. For example, related to yourself, say maybe talk about your hometown, your career, your work, your hobbies. And then it's part 2, which is a cue card round, and then is a part 3, which is a follow-up of the part 2. So I hope you liked this video and you're going to follow us for our upcoming videos, in which we are going to talk in detail about mainly about the writing and the speaking sections, and we are also going to cover the tips for the listening and reading. Thank you so much for listening.